Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sim. Today it is raining again, and this is my 5th attempt at a 10-cent coin noodling result video. So I'm doing things differently today. I'm just going to give you the best results that I've got, and yeah, we'll move on from there because I've spent a lot of time filming this, and every time I try and do it, it's either raining outside like it is today. So if you hear noise in the background, it's probably just the rain on the roof. And it's really dark, and the lighting was bad in the last film I made, so I did upload it. And apologies to anyone who saw it and wondered why it was pulled. It was just pulled because I was happy with the audio, but it got a bit pointless towards the end when I was trying to show you guys the errors that I'd found, which are great errors, but I was pointing out small detail on coins that you couldn't see. So it was just me chatting to myself. And I went, no, that's just stupid. But the audio is still there. If anyone is actually interested, just send me a message and I'll give you the link if you want to listen to it. But I've just condensed it down. I'm doing things differently this time around because I've packed away all the coins that I had in those first 4 videos or so. I've moved on with my life, but I've still kept all of the really good errors aside because I want to show you. I really do, because errors are totally my jam. I love errors. I like collecting commemoratives for sure, but 10-cent coins especially, there's pretty much no commemoratives except for the decimal currency changeover obverse, which is this coin in my hand at the moment, and that one's from 2016. So, and it's commemorative because of the obverse design, not the reverse, which is normally where the commemoratives are. So other than that one and any not intended for circulation coins or ones from baby sets, there's really nothing interesting to find on the reverse of 10-cent coins. But 10-cent coins are loaded with errors. And I don't think they get noodled very hard. I don't think many people bother because there aren't many commemoratives to look for. So I have my best results looking for errors through 10s and 5s. Cent coins, that is, yeah. Let's have a look at what I found before the weather cracks up again. These are the things that I've found in the last 6 months or so. And I've tried to show them on various videos, but I've given up. And I have had them packed away in 2x2s just so that I don't throw them out by accident and so that I know what I'm looking for and at. And when I'm trying to explain it to other people, because I have shown these to people in real life, and it's much easier if you don't accidentally spend them. Right, so we'll start with this one. This is a 1971 10-cent coin, and it's got a lamination error on the obverse. Do like a good lamination error. Right, just got to get the light correct now. Bear with me. Can you see this lamination flaw through the metal from here right the way through? And you can see the incorrect mixing of the metals in the planchet down just here where it says Elizabeth. But that is a really nice lamination flaw. I'm not sure why people don't noodle 10-cent coins more. There's heaps of errors to be found on 10s. And yes, the design on the reverse is really busy on your eyes and hard to look at for a long time. But The coin itself is a decent size, you know, it's the same sort of size as a dollar. Right, this one is a 1988 struck through liquid on the reverse. Ah, this one you need good eyes for. The mintage on the 1988 was 48 million. So high mintage. And here on the reverse, there are 3 little round pits. There, there, and there. And they aren't post-mint damage. I have seen coins where people have taken to them with a drill, and you can always see circular, like, drill scuff marks where the drill has hit the coin. But these are perfectly neat little pits. So I was really happy with that one there. Those there. This one here I found at the start of the year. This one has been struck through metal, or pieces of metal chips on the obverse side. It's a 1971 10-cent coin with a mintage of 20.7 million. And if you look at that side there, you can see all these little diamond shapes. And they are all fairly similar. So on this coin, Liz looks like Swiss cheese. I think this is one of my favourites. I've had this one for a little while now. I do get it out and just have a look at it. It is nice finding things yourself. That's something money can't buy. So that is that one. And this one here, 1981 10-cent coin, and I'm saying it's got had wire or metal wrapped around the planchet. So it's a struck through error, but it affects both sides of the coin. And I'll show you what I mean. So if we start on the reverse of the coin here, there is this line that comes from base of the lyrebird's tail and all the way up. And it does look at first glance like it could be a scratch, but when you get the angle of the light correct, you'll see that the detail of the image is still present. So there was something on the planchet, and then if we go to the side, I'm hoping you can see that the damage does continue over and then matches up on the obverse, which is this side here. This is, light is not great. Try again. And it looks to me as though there's a piece of metal that's been bent over and then bent back on itself in a little V shape. Go over the side and it matches up there. I hope you can see what I'm looking at there, but that one was my favourite error coin until recently. Then I found this beauty. $2006, in really high grade too, for 2006. I suppose like it was a high mintage year. Hang on. Let me just check in the rather unreliable book here. 2006 had a Lyrebird mintage of 157 million. Right. So there was a lot made, in other words, and the higher the mintage figures, the more opportunity for errors. So this is a nice, shiny-ish, bit of a scuff there, but nice standard Lyrebird reverse. And we've got the IRB obverse. But we have a straight partial collar error. And this was the first one of these I've found. And I reckon that's now my favourite 10-cent error coin. So this reeded edge is only on this side here. And the other side, which is the reverse side, is smooth. So it's a malfunction in the collar die, or the planchet hasn't engaged with it correctly, and it's only put the reeding milled edge on one half of the planchet, and it goes all the way around. So I think that's my new favourite error coin that I found in 10-cent coins. I've been having a blast. I really have. 10 cents are easy to hold, a little bit difficult to look at. Once you've looked at heaps of them though, and you know which dates you're looking for, I kind of just, I can flick it, hold a coin in my hand and flick it this way and that, because the design is busy, and get that to focus. If I hold one in my hand, and if I'm looking for particular errors, so cuds on 10-cent coins are normally found on the tail, anywhere from the base here up through here and up through here. But you can get little cuds anywhere around the 10, the 0 of the 10, top, any of these sections here and here. You can get doubling of the numbers themselves. Because there are so many little features, there are so many opportunities for the die to degrade and break and create cuds. So this one I'm showing you now doesn't have any cuds that I can see that are obvious. But I was simply saying that when you're used to what the design looks like, you can hold it and just give it a quick flick like that in the light, and anything out of the ordinary will stand out. And it's really easy to just go, oh, that's different, without having to scan your eyes over the entire coin. It becomes a little bit of a habit and a second nature to just go, yep, nah, that looks same. It's hard to spot some errors, but most of them are really obvious. The ones that are hard to spot, actually, are the ones on the side of the coin. Until I had pointed this out to a friend and shown them this coin in real life with the edge done like that, they said, I've never even thought to check the sides of the coin. And I check the sides of every coin, and I have for the last year and a half. And this is the first time I've found a collar error. So you'll do a lot of looking before you do any finding, but don't forget to look at those spots. This one I found recently, like only a couple of days ago, on my lunch break. And this is another really nice lamination floor, lamination peel. This is a I think it's 71. And it's just all peeling out down there. So that has been my most recent error find. Okay. Well, I might do something a little bit different this time, and we'll just have a quick noodle of 10-cent coins together. I found the recent coin with the lamination error there on the obverse. I found this one on my lunch break because if you keep a couple of rolls of 10s or 5s in your car, you will never be bored waiting for someone again when you're going to pick them up, or if you don't really feel like watching anything on social media or YouTube, so on and so forth, you can just grab a roll and using the information that you've learnt, have a look through it. You might find something, you might not, but I'd probably recommend keeping lower denomination coins in your car for noodling. 1s and 2s might attract the wrong kind of attention. 1s and $2 coins, that is, sorry. Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to break into my car and steal, look at there, $20. Good luck spending $20 in 10-cent coins once I've busted them open. So I thought we'd have a noodle. That was the end of the main bit. That was my results. So let's have a collective noodle. What we're looking for today in 10-cent coins are, I'd like any 10-cent coins that were mint packs only. So that's 1986, 1987, 1995 and 1996. So those 4 there. I'm also looking for 2011, this coin here, with the Ian Rank Broadley effigy on the obverse. They have the lowest mintage of 1.75 million. I'm also looking for 1985's. Second lowest minted coin for circulation, 2.1 million, and most of the ones I find are in this sort of state. I think I've got 4 of them now. They're hard to find. I look for 2018s. This one here is in good grade, so I'll be more careful. And drop it. Yeah, so the 2018 Lyrebird 10-cent coin has a mintage of 3.1 million. So that's why I keep those. I also look for and keep 2019 Jodie Clark effigy. So the JC effigy 10-cent coin, not the IRB, the Ian Rank Broadley effigy. The mintage on that was huge. But the Jodie Clark effigy, the one in my hand here, mintage was only 3.9 million. So I keep all of those. And I also keep, I've got one here, yep, 1991s. And the 1991s that I find are usually in a similar grade as the 85s, maybe slightly better. But the 91s have a mintage of 4.8 million. So they're the top 5 lowest mintage ones that I keep. And I also keep the decimal currency changeover. This one here with the wheat sheaf on it. So this is the only commemorative in the 10-cent coins that was issued for circulation. So 2016 has the Ian Rank Broadley effigy of the Queen, just really small up the top. So 50 years of decimal currency. This one's been circulated, but I keep every one that I find. They have a mintage of 6.2 million, so that's still pretty low. And obviously I'd keep any coins that I find that were not intended for circulation, but in 10-cent coins, you're really only looking at things like baby coin 10-cent coins. I just don't think there's anything else really that's out there. I keep every, there we go, I keep every of these older New Zealand design 10-cent coins because I'm making up sets of those. And now they're demonetised, they are becoming more and more scarce. So I keep those, put those away in this box here. And I haven't found any 2021s. I've found, I'll show you this box. This is my unsorted box, so ignore that's 5 cents. That whole pile there is international coins that have been masquerading as Australian 10-cent coins. So I've got a little bit of everything in there. So these are all ones that have slipped in through. And lots of New Zealand ones. So I've got a few in the international pile, but also that's where I put all my New Zealand 10-cent coins. What else have I got? Random dodgy stuff. Coins that have been mucked with. This whole section here, this entire bucket at the bottom here is 2020. So I don't keep any more 2020s. This pile's 2019, and this little square here is decimal currency changeover, 2011, 15, 16, 17, and 18, and just nice grade older ones. I haven't sorted, but this is how I keep my as yet to be filed away finds, so that I don't have a massive mess everywhere. Let's do a quick noodle.